to create a chain and a bracelet from this chain. Today you will need some yarn. It really doesn't matter as long as your hook fits around your yarn like that. I'm starting with a cotton yarn, 100% cotton, a little charm, and a hook. This hook is a 5mm H8 hook. So what we're going to do today is create a slip knot. Now a slip knot you will use at least half the time you're crocheting. So I'm going to show you how to do a slip knot. With a slip knot you will extend the yarn about the length of your hand, and then you're going to wrap it around your finger, and you can follow the first knuckle, the line of the first knuckle, loosely once and twice, and then pinch it with your thumb and your middle finger. Bring the first wrap around over the second. I always hold it there with my index finger just for a second. Push it with your thumb and just roll it over, pushing your thumb through a little bit. Use your index finger to pull it through. Slip knot. So if you need to watch it again, rewind this, and you can set your settings slower to maybe 0.75 speed, and you can catch that. So there's your slip knot. Okay, so you're going to insert your hook, slip it through, and you're going to pull on the long yarn piece, and that's going to make it tighter. And this does not count as a chain. They would say does not count as a chain. So in order to chain, we need to move the hook to the left, wrap it around with your index finger, and pull it through. That's one chain. And how you hold your yarn is just like you were doing the slip knot. You're just going to put the yarn around your finger, and you can create tension if you'd like with your pinky like that. I don't usually do that just because of habit, but I do like the tension creating. Okay, so what we're going to do is start the whole thing over so you can see it one more time. Okay, so we're going to make a slip knot. We're going to wrap it around our finger once, twice, hold it, bring the top front first slip over, hold it, your thumb, roll it, push it through. Slip knot. We're going to hold these two pieces of yarn. Oops, that's the short one, so we need this long one. I'm going to pull it. Actually, the short one. Okay. We're going to slip our hook in. We're going to set up our yarn just like we did with the slip knot, creating our tension. Takes a second to get it in there. Get it real close. Your index fingers touch a lot. Okay, so we're going to wrap the yarn around your hook, gently pull it through the hole. Okay, this is a chain one, this little one. So what we're going to do is keep on chaining, chain two. We don't really need to count, but usually do 3. And to make a chain bracelet, you're going to chain, and with this video, let's do it's about 24 inches. But how we're going to do is we're going to measure it around our wrist, see what it looks like. Okay, so when you get a very long chain, let's say about 24 inches, I will return in just a moment. Okay, so I have made several chains, and I also wanted to show you how you can count the chains. You always have to count these chains. So here's the chain. So this looks like a V right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. That's how I count it. Or you can also do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and then it's going to be 40. That's a little more advanced, but it's easier to count when you have a lot on your chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 50. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm turning it? Shouldn't really turn it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61. So right here you could stop. You can leave a long tail. They call it a tail. So again, I would do it about from your thumb to like the bend of your wrist. You could snip it and then slide your charm on. But I'm going to show you something a little more advanced and also how to connect it. So you're going to insert your hook into the loop. It's not a chain, it's a loop. We're going to turn this so that you see these back bumps. This is a more professional way, a professional look when you crochet. So all these back bumps, it's a good way to not get lost too. In the second bump from the hook, so hook, 1 bump, 2 bumps, we're going to create a slip knot. So we're going to slowly put the hook in, and then we're going to take our yarn, wrap it around our finger, get our attention, and we're going to slowly, I'll show you a little closer up, wrap it and just pull it through. This is creating a slip stitch, sorry, not slip knot. Next bump, we're going to insert hook, and we're going to take our time, wrap, pull it through. Next bump, we don't need to count these, but this one would be 3. Wrap, pull through. Okay, we're going to do that all the way across. It just creates another finished look to your chain, to your bracelet. And this is a slip stitch. So you learned how to do a slip knot, chain, which you're always going to need chain, and a slip stitch. Now I'm going to do this all the way across, and I will show you at the end when we finish what to do. Okay, I wanted to show you what this is looking like. We're just about at the end. I'm going to wrap my yarn around my finger, and I'm still inserting the hook, yarning over. Almost to the end. Okay, we're almost at the end. I have about 3 stitches left, 3 bumps, and I'm going to slip stitch loose crocheter, so sometimes my gauge is a little loose. I have to go down a hook, and you'll know what that means in just moments. When you are crocheting, you generally have to follow a gauge, so that if you're making an item to where it doesn't turn out too big or too small. So measure it. And so the last one, in, around, and I just like to pull through. Okay. So what we're gonna do is pull the hook up just a little much bigger, and we'll put that down. We're going to pull this little tail out of the way. We're going to pull out about 4 inches, 5 inches of the long piece of yarn, and with your scissors, we're going to cut that. Okay, and then what we can do is, with that long loop, we can pull through the piece that you were working on the whole time, so that makes a tight knot at the end. So slip it through, so another slip stitch. So in this project, you can make a knot so that it doesn't slip out. Most projects we want to avoid knots, but it doesn't matter because it's your bracelet. You want it to last. Now with this bracelet, we'll just crisscross, put it through the hole, make it tight. We're going to add our charm. I have a very cool way to make this unique to you or somebody else. And what we're going to do is take our items. We can get rid of the scissors and the hook, and we're going to get some matches, and I have an incense stick. This is rose. If you have that around, or you have a different smell, aroma that you like, that's okay. But this rose represents like self-love, the pink self-love, and so the butterfly, always growing and transitioning into something beautiful to me. So that is my intention, is to, when I'm crocheting, with all my heart from finish to start, I crochet with love for myself and others. So with all my heart, from finish to start, I crochet with love for myself and others. And so what I'm going to do is smudge this with the rose incense. Just be really careful not to burn your project, right? So we're just going to light the match, and I would do not a lighter because we want the smoke from the match. So we're going to light the match, get it to light, almost. There we go. And I'm going to light the incense. And I'm not going to blow out the match because it changes the energy. So come on. Okay, and I'm going to just let it naturally gather the smoke. I'm going to pick up the charm first, and I'm just going to, within my intention, follow my heart from finish to start. You don't have to keep saying it over and over, but I like to. And crochet with love for myself and others. And just kind of get, because there's different energies on this. Whoever created this, shipping at the store, other people who touched it. So it's fresh, just me, my energy. Same thing for the yarn. Just gonna put little circles around positive energy, positive energy, positive energy, positive energy, all around. And you can give it a little blessing from your heart. Imagine your heart's energy flowing to your charm and your bracelet. And the ah sound is from the heart. Releases a lot of pent-up energy. You can touch your heart if you'd like. I'm going to do that. So I'm touching my heart with my charm. There you go. So now we're going to attach the charm to the bracelet. And some charms you can just clip on, so you don't have to bother with this part. But this charm will fit through easily. I'm just looking through the camera lens, so I can't really see. There's my kitty cat. Okay, so then we have the charm on. I'm going to tie another knot. Knots don't bother me. Okay, so I'm going to tie another knot, and I'm going to like that. Now, when I do put it around my, and thank you for being in our crochet circle.